Yo, what's up? This is DJ taking it back, man. What's going on, YouTube? My wife got me out here cooking damn chicken in 90-degree weather. But figure I'll make this video while I'm cooking it, man. But anyway, yo, I'm about to make a video today on the Chauvet Obey 40, using it with the Chauvet Colorstrip Mini. Um, when I got it like a couple of weeks ago. I really didn't know how to use it. It was kind of confusing. So I followed this one guy YouTube video. I forgot his name. I'm going to give him a shout out once I come back after this take of the video and give him his props, man. He explained it very well. And because of his videos, I learned how to use it. There's a few detailed things that he might have mentioned. I didn't see him. I didn't catch pick up on them. But those are the details that I'm actually going to do today. Like, I'll go through his regular, the way he explained it with the basic stuff, but then there's some things that I don't think he mentioned, and I'm going to mention those. That way, you know, it's even more detail of how to use this thing. Works great, man. It can do a lot of things. It really can. So, I'm going to make this damn chicken for my wife, and after that, I'm going to come back and we're actually going to do this. I'm actually do this video. So it's real simple. Follow me, man. Follow my steps. Make sure you subscribe to DJ Taking. Well, it's A Lewis 1210, but I'm DJ Taking It Back. What else, man? If you have any videos that you want me to make or do, let me know. If I'm knowledgeable of it, I'll do it. If not, then I'll find somebody who can do it and recommend you. So just want everybody to know, man, this YouTube thing is alright, man. Everybody's learning from each other. DJ Chauvet learned a lot from him. I got my B52 Matrix from him, from his videos. DJ Buster B, man, he hooked me up with the fog machine, some other stuff. You know, we talk. And all y'all, DJ Steve Nice, just subscribe. I'm glad you subscribed. Got a whole bunch of them, man. I definitely will get at y'all, man. So let me go ahead and make this video, man. Peace. And I'm still making this damn chicken for my wife. Alright, y'all. Okay, YouTube, what's up? I'm back. This is DJ Taking It Back. A Lewis 1210. Yo, just wanted to give a shout out because I know I forgot those guys' names. Nate from Sound Pro Iowa and Zach. Both of them have some good videos in reference to using the Obey 40. So just wanted to give them a shout out. Right now I'm about to show you some of the things I've learned on that using that Obey 40. So as soon as I get these things connected, I'll come right back and we'll get moving on that. Peace. Okay, alright. So I'm back. What I have is I'm going to be showing you how to use the Chauvet Obey 40 right here. Alright, Obey 40. And I'm also going to show you how to use it with the Chauvet Colorstrip Mini. It's right here. Like I said, I didn't know how to use this when I first started. But I watched a couple of videos. Nate from Sound Pro Iowa, and I watched a video from Zach. Let me know how to use it. Some of the stuff, they were very detailed, very detailed. Some of the stuff I still had questions about, so that's the stuff I'm going to keep expanding on. So, you know, even though I got the information from those two guys, there's still some things that they didn't say, and they probably couldn't get into all of that because there's going to be some stuff that I don't get into all the way. There's so many different things you can get into on this thing. Most of the time you'll find out for yourself once you get the actual manual or you start playing around with it. So the first thing I want to do is go over the basics about this Colorstrip Mini, and then we'll go into the Obey 40. I put a piece of white paper here just so you can see, like when I flash those colors. You'll probably see it on this wall, but I put white paper up there so you can also see it. So when you turn it on, this is in like standalone mode. Even though it's hooked up to the Obey 40, it's in standalone mode, so it's operating as if this wasn't actually hooked up. So I'm gonna start with the standalone mode. Alright, so the first thing you do, you would put it. Once you plug it up, you'll get this. Okay. If you don't, just go to mode and you'll see something that looks like Ace, and then you hit enter, and then it'll take you to that. You got the up and the down. If you go up one channel, channel 1 is red, channel 2 is green, 3 is blue, 4 is yellow, 5 is like a purple. I don't know if you could tell on this red wall. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. Alright. So 5 is like a purple. 6 is that cyan. And 7 is white. Now, from 1 through 7, you get those basic colors. The red, the green, the blue, the yellow, purple, cyan, and white. From channel 8 to 20, you get like sequence chasing colors. So if I go to 8, it'll go to that. If I go to 9, it'll go to just the green and blue, and then it goes to different ones. I go to 10, it's a different type of chase. If I go to 11, it's another one. These chases go all the way up to 20. So let me go to 20. It's another one. Okay, 19, 20. Alright. And you see how fast they go? You can set those to go slower by hitting enter where it says 95, P95. If you go, let's just see, if you go, you see how fast it's going now. If you go up, let me go, hold up, let me see something here. If you go up to 100, it'll stop. Well, actually it goes fast, I'm sorry. I think if the lower you go, let me see something here. Yeah, because the lower you go, the less strobe you get. So 100 would be super fast, which is about to do. Then if I go lower to, let's just say 80, it slows down a little bit. Well, a lot. But if I go back up to 95 where it was at, I'm going to go up to 95. It's right there. And to get out of this, you hit mode again. And mode is right here. That's mode. So we're back at the A again, to 20. And remember I said channels 1 through 7 is like the basic colors. Channel 8 through 20 is the sequence colors. When you go to 21, let me go to 21, my bad. When you go to 21, it gives you the it's supposed to be the red, blue, and green. I'm not sure why this is not red, blue, and green, but I'm going to go to 22. 22 is another color also. These colors fade. So let me just make sure. Oh, I messed that up. Let me go back to 22. Alright, 22. You got your blue here. Let me turn this out, see if it looks better. And it's supposed to fade. Like it's doing. Okay, yeah, 22 will fade. So you got your fade there for 22. Now 23, if you go up with 23, it blinks on auto, but it's sound activated. So if I tap this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's sound activated. But if you don't tap it, it goes right to audio. Like it'll automatically just start blinking and strobing like this until you get some sound, and then it'll go to sound activation. Alright, now I'll just stop, and now it goes to running again. Alright, so with that said, that's the basic stuff you can do with this. Alright, so let me go back to the 0 with the A and the 3 zeros. Remember, this is where we started because I went up channel 1, 2, 3, 4. Your basic colors is 1 through 7. Now, getting into the DMX, and this is my first time doing this stuff. Getting into this DMX lighting, I used the Obey 40. I had the Obey 3, got the wrong one. It didn't do what I wanted to do. Then someone told me to get the Obey 10, which I did do, and it was good. But then I saw this, and I said I had to get this. The Obey 10, it doesn't give you these scenes here. Like you can make scenes using these faders, but you couldn't make scenes and just push them right here at will. So I said I was going to get the Obey 40 because it's a lot easier. And at parties I can just hit them and, you know, just tap them, whatever. Alright? But in order to do that, you have to now hook up your Chauvet mini strip, the color mini strip, to Chauvet, not Chauvet, Chauvet mini strip to your DMX controller. Now I've already done that. It's real simple. You got the XLR here. Let me see it. XLR out to XLR in, your DMX in right here, and plug it up and turn it on. That's it. So now it's already hooked up. Now to get it to in order to use this Obey, you have to set the address and the channels. Now these channels, I'm going to explain this as clear as I can. With this Obey, you have 12 different lights you can hook up to here. So I have one right now, and this goes from channel 0 through 16. Okay, if I had a second one of these or any other light, I would put it on fixture 2, which would go from channel 17 to 32. If I had another one and I put it on fixture 3, it would go from 33 to 48. And then if I had another one, it goes every 16. So for every fixture you have, it's 16 channels. Now if you put, like right now I have this one right here on channel 1, because I can go from anywhere between 1 and 7 and 16. So if I put a second fixture on here and set that that channel 1 through 16 like I did the first one, whatever I do here will repeat here. So let's just say if you got six of these and you want them all to do the same thing, all you would do is set each one of these lights on the same channel. So and it goes channels 1 through 16. So if I have one of these and I set it at channel 1, and then I set the second fixture to channel 1 and the second fixture to channel 1, they'll all do the same thing. Any channel between 1 through 16, any fixture you put on here from channel 1 through 16 will do the same thing. So if I do have it at 1, this one's on channel 1, and I have this one on channel 15, and I have this one on channel 8, they will all do the same thing because they're all on those same channels. Like 1 through 16 does the same I guess, what would you say, light, the same, it'll do the same thing as the other one. Now if you get another one that's 17 through, was it 32, then you're talking about doing another one, a different type of. So it'll get easier as I explain it, because when you get it on this channel, fixture 1, you'll control all of this right here. Channel 2, you will control it with this also, but you'll be on different channels. So what I'm going to do is show you how I set the channel. So you're going to go to mode, then you're going to go to enter. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to go to mode, then you're going to go up or down, which is system. So it'll look like ACE. I always think that's ACE or system. You hit system, and then you go hit the enter button right here, and then it says SDAD. That's the DMX address. So you would hit enter, and like I said, it's on channel 1. Okay, so this particular fixture is set on channel 1. Now if I go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no matter what I go all the way up to 16, it's still on the same channel. But I'm going to keep this. Let me see if I go up. So yeah, now it's on the second channel. So that means this light, if I leave it on channel 17, in order to control this light, I would have to go to fixture number 2. Okay, but I'm going to turn this back to 1. Okay, so it's back on 1. Hit enter. Go back to mode to get out of it. Back to mode. And let me see, enter. Back to mode. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just want to make sure I got this right here. Enter. You keep it on 1. I'll keep it on 1. So now that we got this fixture, this particular light with this fixture, we can go on. And I will be back to do that in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, I got all of these fixtures down. Okay? This first fixture, when I move this up, these numbers move up with it. Watch. Down to 0, all the way up to 255. Down to 0, all the way up to 255. Now, these numbers here represent this. Let me try to focus in on this thing here. Hold up. You can't see it, but those numbers represent this here. And this here gives you an idea, like right here it says, you can't see it, but it says value. These are the values. Okay. Value 0. It says value here, value 220, I'm sorry, value 210 through 219. If you put it on that, it will tell you that it fades the red on channel 2, which is this channel. It fades the green on channel 3, which is this channel. And it fades the blue on channel 4, which is that channel. But you gotta put it on any channel. You gotta put the value on 210, between 210 and 219. So I'm gonna put the value. I'm gonna raise this up all the way up to 219. All right, let me do it again. $219. All right. Well, actually, let me go down to 2. I'll just play it safe. I'm gonna put it at 213. So now, let me move this up. All right. Give me a second here. Just give me a second here. Just make sure I got this right, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Let me switch this back. Enter. Alright, here we go. Now, I got it on 213. And it says here, any number between 210 and 219 will have channel 2 fade to red. This is channel 2. So I'm going to go up. And you see how the red just comes on? You can make it brighter. I want to turn off the light. Alright, so I'm going to take channel 2 and bring it all the way down to 0. And it'll cut it off. Right? So if I bring channel 2, the slider up a little bit, it'll come on. I can make it brighter by pushing it up and back down. All the way down, all the way up. In between. You know, so you control how bright you want this red. Now I'm going to go to channel 3. And this controls the green. Channel 3 right here. This is channel 3 and it controls the green. So I can go all the way up to the bright green. Come all the way down and dim it a little bit. In case if you don't want it too bright. Or you can go all the way back up. And the same with the blue. I'm going to go to channel 4. Slider 4. That's the blue. I can make it bright. Or I can make it a little dimmer. Or I can go all the way down. And if I want to use, I can do 2 at a time too. Let's just say I want to do sliders, the red right here and the blue. I put these up together. And you know the red and blue will make the pink. If I want them bright, I can have them bright, or if I want the red to stand out a little more, I'll bring the blue down a little bit, and then you got like a more of a dark pink. Okay, now if I want the blue to stand out and the red to be a little dimmed out, then you got more of the blue. It doesn't look like it on here, but it is. And I think the camera makes it different. So let me put all these sliders back down. Now that's what it does on the value between 219, which is supposed to be here, 219, between 210 and 219. Now let me see here. I'm going to go to another value. I'm going to go to value 220. Because between, actually I'll go to 225. Anywhere between 220, I'm going to go exactly on 220. Okay, well, let me get it, there we go. Now 220, let's see what this does here. 220 will actually color fade. So you don't even have to use these controllers. 220 just color fades it on its own. Okay. Now if I go to value 230, and if you change the values by using channel 1, if I go to 230, alright, 230 will become a sound activation. So it will react to the sound. So let's go. Let me try it here. Let's see, 230, and it has to be on auto run. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, let's see. There we go. So I got it on 220, and then I have tap, 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 tap. So everything you do with this controller is real easy. All you got to do is look at what values are set like in this book it tells you, like the manual that comes with the mini strip, all you have to do is look at the values that are set, and it'll tell you what it does. This is the values, and this is what it does with channel, let's see, channel 1. You can't read that, and I can't focus in because I'm holding it, but you got channel 1, I'm sorry, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. And it just tells you what it does, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to try one more. I'm going to move, it says 80 through 89 is a color change. So let me set this value to 80, anywhere between 80 and 89. Alright, I got it on 82. So I can move this up. All the way up will color change it fast. All the way down will turn it on complete, like still. If you put it in the middle, like I'm doing down here, it'll strobe it at a sound activation mode, and it's it's automatic. If I stop snapping, it'll do it on its own. It'll strobe by itself. But if I snap my finger, it goes directly to sound mode. And you can make this go a little faster or slower. Going up right here will make it go faster. So let me stop. Okay. It's got the snap still. If I go all the way up, super fast. If I come down, let me snap. So it'll go sound activation. Let me bring it down a little bit, and I'll slow that down just a little bit. You see? And that's all what you can do with this controller right here. Let me bring it back down. Now that you know how to do that, I'm going to make a couple of scenes now. And to make a scene, alright, I'm going to set this to 210, 211, and let's just say I'm about to show you how to set a scene here. A scene is, you can set it to, so when you hit this, it will tell you, it will go right to that color. Alright, so right now I'm going to go with the red. Okay, here we go. Now, to put a scene in here, these scenes is just buttons you push, like this is scene 1. I got red. Scene 2, I got blue. Scene 3, I got green. And scene 4, I got red. To change the scenes, you go, let's see here. Let me make sure I got this right. So, alright. Let me get out, I'm in program mode. Let me get out of this. Alright, here we go. Right now, I lost my train of thought. Alright, so here we go. Set this for 210. Around 210, 211. And then you have your control of your red, you have your control of your green, and your blue. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Your blue here. So let's just say I want to set a red in scene 1. So what I do is hold the program button, this program button, for 3 seconds. Then the program button right here will start to blink, so you're in program mode. Now, you're in program mode. You got to set whatever color you want. Let's just say I want blue to be the first one. Set whatever color I want. I got it set to blue. Then you would click Midi add, and then you'll click scene, whatever scene you want, which is 1. And when you do that, this whole thing will light up. So I'm going to click, let me just do it again. So I have blue, MIDI add, and then once you click scene 1, the whole thing lights up. You saw that? So now I have blue on my scene 1. I'm going to go, let me change another one here. Let me go with green. Alright, so I have green now. So I want to add that to the second scene. I would go, I'm still in program mode now. Add, MIDI add, and then wherever I want the scene at, let's just say 2. And this is going to all light up if it's correct. Okay, so now I have a blue and green, a blue in scene 1, a green in scene 2, and in scene 3, I'm going to put a red. So let me pull this back down, and remember, this is a red, so I'll go all the way up with the red. I'm still in program mode. Remember, you got to stay in program mode. So I'll add it, add MIDI. Make sure you got that here. And I want to put it in scene number 3. It should light up if I got it right. And there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to pull this down. Now, as you remember, I put in scene 1 I put a blue, scene 2 I put a green, and scene 3 I put a red. So let's see if it works. Okay, here's your blue that I set. Here's your green that I set. Here's your red that I set. Okay, so there we have it. In order to put a scene in, all you have to do, let's get out of the program mode here. To get in and out of the program, hold on, let me just check that off. To get in and out of the program, to set a program, you would put your hand on the program button, hold it down for 3 seconds, and then the program button will blink to let you know that you're in program mode. So let me do it one more time. 3 seconds. Now I'm in program mode, you see? Now, let's go to, alright, I'm going to set another scene, 213. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not going to just do a basic color. I'm going to move this slider and it's going to do a chase. Now, see all the stuff that it's doing? The blinking and the strobing? That's the one, this counts as one type of, I guess, scene. So if I put this in scene 4, when I hit the button on scene 4, it'll do all of that. And I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to go in program mode, which I'm already in. I'm going to click add MIDI, because I'm adding that. What you see right here is what I'm adding. Add MIDI, and I'm going to put it on number 4. And this should light up over here if I do it right. Add 4. Which it did. Alright, so now to get out of program mode, press program for 3 seconds and you're out. It'll go to blackout mode. And blackout mode just turns everything off. So if you want to turn blackout mode, if you want to get out of blackout mode, this is blackout mode right here. Alright here. So you just hit and then you're out of blackout mode. Alright? Alright, and now we can go to a different scene. Remember this scene 4 when I put all those it was all those strobing different colors, and I put it on scene 4. Let's see if it works. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot one more thing. You have to put it on, I think you have to put this on, hold up, let me just see. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. I actually had to turn the fixture off here to get the scenes going. So remember on scene 4 where I actually had different strobes? Now I'm going to try it and see if it works. There's the different strobes. Remember I programmed that on there about hitting program. I set it to this, and then I hit MIDI add, and then I selected which scene I wanted to add it to, and boom, there it is. So now let's go back to scene 1. Remember, I had the blue. Scene 2, I had the green. Scene 3, I had the red. Scene 4, I had the different strobing. Alright, now let me go back and add this fixture. I'm going to try something different. Let me turn off scene 4 by hitting scene 4 again. What I'm going to do is move this up, and I'm going to move this channel all the way up. Let me see what this does here. Let's see. Let me find out another color chase will be 160. The value is 160. It starts at 160. So let me see what this does if I move this up. Okay, so this is a color chase. Let me see what happens if I move this one up. Alright, so this here is a fast color chase. Alright, and it ain't that fast. Let me move it down. Let's see if I can get this thing faster. There we go. How about this? Yeah, that's alright. So I'm gonna do this one more time with the chase. I mean, adding a scene. I'm sorry. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find a different one I could set it on. Okay, I'm gonna set it on. This ain't fast enough. You know what? I'll set it on here. I'm just looking for another one. I don't really like that one. Move this one up. This might be the same one, but I'm gonna just add it anyway. So I have my scene, the scene I want to add. So I go to Program, Blinks. I'm gonna go MIDI add, because this is what I want to add. And I'm going to add it to scene 7 this time. Scene 7. And this will light up if I'm doing it right. And it did. Alright. So now, I'm going to go to scene 7. Hold up. Just give me a second here. Let me get out of the program mode. Hold it in about 3 seconds. Now it's in blackout. Alright, so let me go to scene 7. Boom, there it is. That's what I set. I set 1 to blue, 2 to green, 3 to red. Then I had this strobe on scene 4, and scene 7 I had this one. Alright, so now you know how to set a scene. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is show you how to set a chase. And basically, a chase is a series of scenes. So the number 1, 2, 3, I'm going to have these in the chase. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, whatever ones the order I choose them in. But just for the sake of showing you how to do it, I'm just going to go have it chase in 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what you have to do is go to Program. That'll light up. And I believe, let me make sure, let me look in here because I want to make sure I got this correct. Alright, so you would select the scene, and then you would add Mini to chase 5. Alright, so let me make sure I got this right. find whatever color. You got your green. Add Midi. Midi add. And you want to add scene 2, and chase 5. Oh, that wasn't it. Alright, let me try it over again. This time I'm going to go straight from the book. Excuse me. Alright, so here we go. Let me get out of the program button. And out of this. So, hold it for 3 seconds, the program button. Alright, so now you're in program mode. Then you choose your chase button. I'm going to choose chase number 6. Alright. And then you would select the scene. I'm going to select blue. Hit the mini add. Alright. And let's see, I'm going to select another scene. The red. The midi add. I think I'm doing this right. The green. The strobing green. The midi add. I'm going to go back to the blue. The midi add. Green. The midi add. 7 with the strobing. The midi add. Alright, so I'm adding all of these colors, and it's going to strobe and chase in the order that I add them. Alright, so let's just go back and see here how we're going to do this here. Alright, so could turn that off. Alright, so now you added all the chases in chase 6, and now I'm going to actually hit chase 6. The chase 6 button is going to go through all the ones I picked, but I have to put it on auto first. So here's the auto button. So that tells you that should be on all. Let me get out of the programs button first. I'm sorry. Gotta remember to get out of the program. Alright, so I'm going to go to the auto button. It's on auto, and I hit chase 6, and it goes through all those chases that I chose. Now if you want to speed it up, these two control the speed. Like this one controls the fade, how it goes from one color to the next, and this one controls the speed of all the chases. So this one's fast. If I want to slow it down, okay, I can slow it down. Let's see. This is real slow. Okay, so I picked the blue, and it fades through. Like this here, just controls pretty much the fade, like from one color to the other. And this controls the speed of how it goes from one scene to the other. Okay, so don't get it confused. This controls the transfer speed from one color to the next. This one controls from one scene to the next, and this one should always be higher than this one, because if you put them both on high, it's not going to do too much. Okay, that's the strobe that I set, but other than that, it won't do too much. Alright, okay, so let's try one more. Let me put this down, get it out of auto mode, because if you don't put it in auto mode, then you got to keep hitting chase to change the from one light to one scene to the other. So alright, let's get out of auto mode, and let's see, let's try another one here. I'm going to use chase 5 this time. Alright, so I go to the program. Oh, let me turn this off. Alright, turn that off. Alright, so I'm going to add another chase. So we hit the program button for 3 seconds. Alright, choose the chase you want. I'm going to go with chase number 5. Alright, and let's see, we're going to add, what scene we're going to add. I'm going to go with blue. So we're going to add the blue. Your whole thing will light up, which it did. I added the blue. I'm going to add the red. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I'm going to add the red. Then I'm going to add blue again. Then I'm going to add the red again. The red again. Then I'm going to add the blue. I keep going red and blue just so I can show you what I'm doing here. Alright, so here we go. After I add those colors, I'm going to hit the program button again to turn it off. Alright, now it's in blackout mode because it turns itself off. Put it on blackout. Hit chase 5. Let me put it on auto first. And I'm going to hit chase 5. Alright, now I think what's happening is it's doing that red. Let me make sure. What it's doing is I added that red and that blue, but it's not doing that right now because I already had some in there. So once it gets through all the ones I had on here, it'll go to the red and blue. I just added more onto the particular chase, but when it gets to that point where, you know, it finished all the scenes, and then it'll start doing the one I just added. But that must have been a lot of scenes because it didn't come up yet. So, but you get the logistics of it. It's real simple. One thing that I forgot to mention is that, hold on, let me just make sure I got this right. When you have you have 8 scenes here. So for one bank, you get 8 scenes. Okay? Now, can't find it on here exactly how many banks you get. Let's see. Let me look here. I'm not sure how many banks you get. I think it's 30 banks. So check this out. If you do colors in all 8 of these, that's one bank. Okay? And it'll tell you that right here. You see how these lights the lights usually are flashing, but it's telling you exactly what it's doing. 01 is bank 1. So in bank 1 you can have up to 8 different things you want to do with it, and it'll go through all 8 of them depending on the order you put them. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever order you put them in, that's what it's going to go through in that order. So that would be one bank, but you get 30 banks. So in all actuality, you're getting, let's see, 30 times 8, that's 240 different scenes. Alright, because you get your 8 in one bank, 2 banks makes it 16, 3 banks makes it 24, and you get 30 of them, so you do the math. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I didn't cover. The bank, let me get out of the blackout mode. Now it starts to get a little confusing. Just a second here. That's chase number 5. Alright, so when you have a scene, when you make a scene, it's gonna ask you the bank you want it on, the scene number, and the chase number. Okay, so right now it's doing chase number 6, and it's doing scenes number 1, 2, 4, and 7 on bank number 1. Alright, again, right now it's doing chase number 6 down here, number 6. It's doing scenes on chase number 6. It's doing scenes 1, 2, 4, and 7, and it's on bank 1. So if I go to bank 2, which is this up and down, it says bank up, bank down, then you can just go to a different type of bank, and then it'll do a whole different set of chases depending on what you set it up for. So I know I forgot some stuff, and I can see why some of the other guys didn't mention certain stuff, but I know I'm forgetting some stuff. But I know you guys will hit me back if you have a question, or if you remember, or if you know something that I forgot. Just hit me back, man, and I'll explain how to do it. Alright, so this is DJ taking it back, man. Practice and enjoy. Leave a comment or subscribe.